Hey guys, it's David here, and I'm going to bring you another Ask David in a second, but first I want to announce my new collab video. If you haven't been watching me for that long, or if you just never watched them, I made these collab videos a while back where I would ask for your video responses, and I would add my own input, and I would put together this collab video on a certain topic, and I want to do that again, because why not? So what I need from you guys for this new collab video are video responses describing a time that you feel you stood up for yourself, against bullying, against any sort of discrimination based on orientation, race, whatever. It doesn't have to be some big deal. It doesn't have to be some big speech you gave in front of your whole high school student body. It can be as simple as changing a status on Facebook or telling a certain person how you really felt or whatever. Something that's significant for you personally. Anyway, you guys sent me a bunch of questions and now I'm gonna answer them. So here we go. Dancin' Peter on Twitter asked me plans for after the semester ends. I'm still waiting on that summer job, so it's TBA. Tay Mead on Twitter asked, ever seen Dancer in the Dark? Random, but it's worth checking out. I watched the trailer for this movie, Tay Mead, and it looks fantastic, and I did not know that Bjork acted, so I will watch it probably this weekend. It looks really good. So thank you for the recommendation. Andre Sylvia 1987 asked me, what's your relation with Colombia? Do you have family there? Have you ever visited Colombia? My dad is from Colombia and I have never visited there. I have an uncle who still lives there and I would love to visit. I have dual citizenship, so there's no reason for me not to visit. Glitch232 on Twitter asked me, how does one become a better dancer? I would say that, honestly, if you want to dance, just dance. You just feel it. In terms of, like, technical proficiency, if you want to be a professional dancer, then, you know, go take dance classes at a good studio and go to school for dance and all of those things. But if you just want to be a good club dancer, it's all about the confidence. You just gotta think you're a really good dancer, and then your flailing about looks like Superfly. PJSMM on Twitter asked me, at Rihanna in concert and backstage, or Cher in concert and backstage? Hashtag Ask David. I don't know what exactly that's asking. If you're asking me if I've seen them, then no, I have not seen either of them in concert. If you're asking me if I will see them, I'm pretty sure that Cher is not going to tour again, ever, unless she has like an 8th comeback tour, but judging by her tweets, I don't think that she's in a state where she's going to be touring anytime soon. And in terms of Rihanna, judging by her Instagrams, I don't think that she's in a state where she should be touring anytime soon. At mkretzich on Twitter asked me, ever feel like doing a meetup in Minneapolis? I didn't even think about that because I don't know how many of you guys actually live in Minneapolis, but maybe if I'm here over the summer, I'll do a meetup. Possibly? At Kia Crocodile Boy on Twitter asked me, how are you feeling about my auntie Anne Hathaway? Hashtag Ask David. I've forgiven her for her performance in Les Mis. I really don't have anything against Anne Hathaway. I don't. I just had something against the way that she was directed and the way that she performed in Les Mis. I think she's great. I loved her in Devil Wears Prada, loved her in The Princess Diaries. I liked her in Batman too. She surprised me in Dark Knight Rises. I thought she was great in that. So I don't have anything against Anne Hathaway. I've forgiven her. She can go on. She can play roles. I'll see her in movies. I'm sure she'll be great. At Eric Benson asked me, favorite cartoons growing up? Any now? Hashtag Ask David. My favorite cartoon as a kid was Yu-Gi-Oh! I had the cards, I had the little plastic dual discs, and I held tournaments at my house, so that's embarrassing. And I don't have any favorite cartoons now, but I am a devoted fan of Pixar. At Grizzly86 on Twitter asked me, what are your thoughts on the recent events of equality? Are you seeing tension in your social circle over it? Hashtag Ask David. There isn't any tension in my social circle because I surround myself with people who have brains and want me to get married and want me to have equal rights. But I have been an advocate for putting red on Facebook. If you haven't yet, put a red equals sign as your profile picture. And I'm wearing red because I support the gays. At Mallard Carl asked me, have you ever learned an instrument? If not, what instrument would you like to learn? I took guitar lessons for 2 years, and I still can sort of play the guitar. And my mom is a piano teacher and a professional pianist, and she tried to teach me like 3 times. I never practiced for for her, so it never really worked out. But I can fake my way through some stuff on the piano. I would like to get better at both instruments. At Leoli Gaga on Twitter asked me, how many BFs have you had? I've had one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for asking all of your questions as usual. I love doing these videos. And other than that, make sure you guys send your video responses with moments that you've been proud of, that you've stood up for yourself, and I'll hopefully get that going in a few weeks. Oh, and lastly, Tyler, if you remember him, he's doing this GoFundMe campaign because he wants to go to summer dance intensives. So I'll leave that link in the down bar. He has a little description explaining his cause. And if you want to check it out, you can. And I think that's it. I'm telling you guys to do a lot of stuff this week. I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you for watching me. And I will see you guys very soon, all right? Okay, bye.